Hello, hello, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. So this has been a very long awaited video for me because I've really wanted to try this product even though I'm a little bit late to the game. So as you can tell from today's title of the video, I'm going to be testing out Elf's new powder foundation. This is apparently a very, very popular full coverage powder foundation. And I've been wanting to get my hands on this for quite a while now. So I got them in both two different colors to see which will better match me. And I'm going to be testing the claim to see if there really is a full coverage powder foundation. And if you know me, I am somebody who loves powder foundations, and that's usually what I wear. And also see how it reacts when I use the Beauty Blender Powder Puff, which this also applies powder foundation like full coverage and flawless. So I don't think anybody has paired the two up before to see if we can create the most full coverage powder foundation literally known to man. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing a little bit of experimenting and see how this foundation really does apply and if it lives up to the claims. Before we get started, I would love it if you could subscribe to the channel, join the family, and stick around for all of the crazy videos that I put on this channel. Anyways, let's jump into the video. So as I said before, this powder foundation has been out for a little while now, and everybody who's tried it has had amazing things to say. I have it in two shades here. I got it in Fair 120 and I got it in Light 280. I bought these online, so I know that this is way, way, way too light for me, and so I'm assuming that this might be closer, but I got this to see if I could also use this under my eyes to brighten or just to mix, match, you know, just to see. If I was in person, I would have been able to test the colors a little bit better, but every time I go in person, these are always sold out in stores. So it does claim to be a buildable, full coverage, semi-matte finish powder foundation. So this is her right out of the packaging, and this is what she's looking like. It might be a little bit darker, but again, we will see. We have some concealer, and I can use a lighter powder for a little bit more under my eyes. And the thing that is going to be very different compared to all the other videos here on YouTube is, like I said, using this Beauty Blender Powder Puff. This I've used with very, very transparent looking setting powders, and I've managed to make them look like powder foundations. So I can't even imagine what using this with this apparent full coverage powder foundation is going to look like. So right now, all I have is some moisturizer on my face, no primer, no nothing. Literally just bumming it out and chilling here, ready to film. So I'm gonna quickly apply some concealer in the needed areas, and then we will jump right into the testing video. Okay, so I got my concealer on my face. I just put a little bit because I really want the powder foundation to come through and see how good it looks. So here is 280N, so I'm just gonna quickly take some on here. I'm literally trying to rush in because I've been tempted to use this. Oh, a little nervous. If it's a little darker, I am sorry, but let's go in. Oh, she's a lot darker. Okay, maybe if we blend her out, it won't be as bad. That did give me full coverage, even though it's a little dark, that did give me some full coverage. But let's keep working her in. The first color I ordered was way too light, and now this one is too dark. This is why you try to buy products in person, so it's not crazy like this. So I'm definitely gonna be, oh my god, I'm definitely gonna be using the other powder in hopes that it can save the way this looks. So it does pack quite a punch. Like, there is a lot of coverage with this. Like, it's not light. Something's, yeah, it's a real off. That's really off. She is building up in my smile lines a little bit, so that's not the best. But I'm gonna wipe a little bit off, and then I'm gonna go into the lighter powder and see if we can fix this. Here's the other powder. As you can see, it is crazy off. Like, I'm just bad at picking colors online. As I said before, this is Fair 120N. I'm gonna be taking it, I've rubbed off as much powder as I can, and I'm gonna be taking it on here. Oh, okay. And we are gonna try and help save this fit. I don't know whether to rub this off and try again, or just keep blending. Or is this saving it? Is this saving it? It's kind of too white, isn't it? Maybe if I just keep going, it'll blend better, you know? I can't give up now. Oh. So this powder is not working with my concealer, and this never happens. And I've used different powders, and they've been with this sponge, and it is like breaking up. I don't know if you can tell in the camera. It's like breaking up the concealer. This is not good. Oh, that is not cute. I don't think this is working. Like from afar, I feel like I could get away with it. Up close, it's bad. Maybe this sponge is too intimidating for this, like this is too much. And maybe this is too mattifying. I don't know. Look at how bad it is getting into my smile lines on the side of my face. I'm actually gonna stop right here because I feel like if I continue doing my makeup, it's gonna be pointless because this looks really bad. It mattified. I'm not somebody who's a fan of like super matte powders. It said soft matte, but I didn't think it was gonna go on like this. And then it is really separating and caking under my eye, which I've never had before, and I've used different powders with that sponge on my face and it's never done that. And I did not put a lot of concealer. Now, I'm not gonna say that this is the worst powder because I love Elf. I definitely think maybe with the sponge, it's so full coverage and then the sponge really grabs powder. I think that this is just definitely not suited for the Elf powder. I think that if you had a fluffier brush that can pick it up a little lighter and disperse it evenly and like not crazy like this, I think it will work a little better. And if you could do like a light dusting, I think that that's way better. So I'm gonna say to pair with the Beauty Blender is like too much. Like she cannot handle using this. It makes it like ultra full coverage. So for me, I'm going to have to pass on the option definitely with the Beauty Blender sponge. And I'm probably going to have to go back in with a light setting brush and lightly dust this darker color maybe everywhere. The color is definitely my error, so I don't want to put that on Elf, obviously. It's too bad that it's separating and caking up around my mouth and under my eyes. It's too bad because honestly, I was ready to fall in love with this, but I'll have to go back in and try something different with them and maybe give a second opinion. But for now, I am not approving it. Hi. Casey from the future here. So I just wanted to give a quick update on the actual powder. So with the application that I used, it is a no-go. It is like super full coverage and it's just too mattifying for my skin type and what I prefer. So I've used it with the fluffier brush that I have that I apply my loose powder with, and it looks a lot better and it performs a lot better. It doesn't settle in as much and the color isn't as intense, unless of course I would like to build it up. But obviously the way I did it is like if you want super crazy full coverage. But the powder is good. Obviously just use it with a fluffier brush if you don't want that intense amount of coverage, obviously. And obviously don't mess up on the color match like I did because I was buying it online and I thought that those, you know, would match me. It didn't. So yeah. So besides my mess up with the color and using that full coverage sponge, which it was a good test to see, definitely use a fluffier brush and just go a little bit lighter hand so it doesn't look super cakey and dry on your face, because I have combo skin. Just depends, you know, on like the weather and everything. But usually my face can be really good with powder and drier products. Like I have a powder on right now and it doesn't look like I have a powder because it's quite dewy on my face. But usually I'm used to my face looking like this with a powder on it. So to see it that crazy was a little intimidating. But again, it is a good product. Just be careful with the way you apply it. Anyways, that's my initial first impressions. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned from my mistakes for color matching. I hope you guys got a little bit of entertainment from whatever this is. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I'm gonna go and rub this makeup off and I'm going to start over. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day wherever you are. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that I know you guys enjoyed the content, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.